Even this question is related to Newton's law of motion, but this time this one deals with friction. So friction is an opposing force which always opposes motion. If motion is downward, friction force is upward. If motion is upward, friction force is downward. So always opposes motion. Let's see what the question says. Suppose a block is placed on a rough surface inclined relative to the horizontal. The inclined angle is increased until the block starts to move at 60 degrees. Find mu s. Okay, what is mu s? First of all, angle is 60, where the block starts to move, means the block was not moving. And that's why we're dealing with mu s, not mu k. We have two different types of mu's, which are the coefficient of friction force, mu s and mu k. If the system is not moving, is steady, is not moving, or if it's moving with constant velocity, very slowly, then we're dealing with the static coefficient of friction, which is mu s. If it's moving, we're dealing with kinetic. But since this one is steady and it starts to move, it is mu s, which is a static coefficient of friction. And now here we have the driving force, which is mg sine theta, mg sine theta minus F equals ma, where A is 0 in this case. Because it just starts to move, which means with constant velocity. And we're going to get mg sine theta being equal to F. So what is F in this case? F in general, let me just write it here. The small f, which stands for friction force, is mu n, where n stands for normal force. And in our case, the normal force is in line with mg cosine theta, but they're in opposite direction. Therefore, this is mu s, mg cosine theta. Okay? The n and mg cosine theta are in line with one another, but they're in opposite direction. Therefore, we're going to get mg sine theta being equal to mu s mg cosine theta. So we're having mg in both sides. This mg will cancel this mg. And we're left with sine theta being equal to mu s cosine theta. Therefore, mu s is going to equal sine theta divided by cosine theta, which is tan theta. And our theta equals 60. Therefore, mu s equals tan 60, which is, Here's 10, 60. Square root 3, which is 1.732. Mu s is 1.732.